Minnesota football honors here with Jim Kleinsasser at the College Football Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Jim's going into the Hall of Fame tonight. Jim, just take me back to Carrington, North Dakota. Did you ever envision tonight was going to happen growing up in a small city?
No, absolutely not. But I was blessed with a lot of great people around me. From my parents, sister, my high school football coach Marty Holgalter, my college coach Roger Thomas. Just a lot of people that just made this possible. Extremely humble.
In what ways did Carrington, growing up in that small town community, shape who you are? I know you grew up on a farm, and you had a lot of people that inspired you to get to this moment.
Well, the work ethic of my parents was unreal, and seeing that, and then working day in and day out as hard as they did, that kind of rubs off on you. Just the fact, being in a small community, we're all extended family. Everybody kind of keeps you in line, keeps you in check, keeps your ego in check. So, that's a really great atmosphere to grow up in, and I feel super blessed there.
You and Greg Essling are representing North Dakota high school football. What does it mean to you to be here today, kind of setting the standard for the next generation of North Dakota football players?
Yeah, it's awesome. Over the years, a lot of North Dakota athletes have started to make the rise from more guys in the NFL. Just awesome. There's just a great group of kids coming out of North Dakota that have that work ethic, that have that mentality. They're good people, good parents, and raised the right way. And we're going to see a lot more.
Was there a certain moment where you knew football was something that you wanted to pursue hard, like an aha moment for you?
Well, I always had the kid's dream of playing outside with the boys and putting on football gear and getting out there. But nothing really kind of came to fruition really until probably high school. My high school football coach told me I might have a chance to play on Sundays, and that kind of really lit that next fire going forward. So always a dream and hope, but tough thing to really look towards.
I think one of the things of your game that stood out was just the versatility, being able to do so many different things. Play as an H-back, play in line, be a great run blocker. How did you mentally approach being so successful at all different roles that you played within the offense?
Well, I think the big thing was I always wanted to be a teammate that everyone else looked at and said, that's my guy. Never let him down, do anything for him. And I think just fill in when you can. And Denny Green used to always say, when it comes to jobs, none too big, none too small. Fit in when you get in. So I just took that on, and anything the team needed, I just wanted to be the guy that could be counted on.
Is there a certain moment that you remember forever from playing football in North Dakota?
Oh man, really the biggest thing is just working out with the guys, being in the locker room. We had success. We had rivalry with NDSU and really good success against NDSU. But the biggest overall theme is just the people, the guys, the coaches, the players, just spending that time and being a part of that family.
Who are some people that inspired you and helped you get to this moment in life that you feel were instrumental?
Well, Marty Holgalter, my high school football coach, was huge early on. Roger Thomas, just having his mentality as a head football coach really, I think, was the right style for me. I had so many great teammates, so many guys that supported me so well. They all deserve this award.
Take me through the moment that you found out you were going to the College Football Hall of Fame. What were you doing at the time?
Well, I was actually just sitting on my couch and I got a text. My first text from one of my buddies, and he's like, "Hey, congrats." I'm like, "What?" And then all of a sudden I go, boop, 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 boop. I got a bunch of texts coming through, and I'm like, what's going on? And then there was the knock on the door, and there was the package with the football. So it all just kind of lined up perfectly time-wise, and then I saw, oh, it's on ESPN right now. They're announcing it. So, yeah, it was crazy and kind of it was a very big surprise.
So when young tight ends watch Jimmy Kleinsasser, go back into the archives. What do you hope that they take away from your game that they can apply as they try to pursue this level to be a college football?
Just be ready to do anything. You know, the tight end position, there's a lot to be done on the field, and you can totally take in different aspects of the roster and help the roster out. So I would say embrace every role of tight end.
When people look back on your legacy and what you were able to accomplish, what do you hope that they remember?
My whole thing is I hope they know I was a good teammate. They think that I was a good teammate. That's probably the biggest thing I want. They were able to count on me, and I was there to give it to them.
Jimmy, we are so excited for you. Congratulations on going into the College Football Hall of Fame, and look forward to staying in touch.
Thank you.